Okay, guys, how you doing? So it's another weekend, and we're going to be analyzing the charts and getting ready for the new week that's coming. In a few days, it'll be a new month and it'll be Christmas, right? So it's important for us to start rounding off the year, rounding off our trading as well for the year. But at some point, the market will get very slow, and of course, we need volatility to trade. Right, this might even be one of our last episodes, or maybe we'll do one more, probably, but we just might be taking our last few trades. Okay, so on BTC, you can get rid of this. We already got this trade, right? BTC, we have something interesting going on. I'll start from the monthly time frame. Right, so on the monthly time frame, you can see we had a good uptrend. That's why I have that upward trend line there. Great, and then we have this. Okay, great. So we have this guy. See how it broke this level above here. We had the gold resistance that on support. Same thing around there. Right now, this blue line, I'll show you where this resistance or support is. And then you can see this, and then you see this minus stuff. Let's go to the weekly time frame quickly. Don't take much of your time today. Okay, so we can see this where we are right now. See how it respected this area very nicely. Okay, very nicely. You'll notice the same thing here very nicely on here. So we're currently trying to test. We tried breaking it this week, but we couldn't push further. And here we are right now. We're testing again. Right, testing the resistance level again. And if we're able to break this line, so what I need is a break, a retest, and a continuation. You already know, right? Something like this: a break, a retest, and then a continuation, something like that. Okay, so let's get rid of this guy. So once we're able to do that, we'll take our sell trade. Stop loss will be over there, and then we can take a good trade to the bottom. But if that does not work, we would expect. I think I'm going to get rid of this line right here, because okay, let's still leave it because it could still be a retest. So this upward line was broken, and then we expect a break, a retest, and then a continuation. So I'll still leave that line there and see what happens from here. If it falls down further, then I'll take that out. But if it goes back up, we'll see how it reacts at this point. This will be sometime next year, most likely. Well, BTC is really volatile. That's one of the reasons it's my favorite, and it's less manipulated actually. On the higher time frame, anyway, I don't know what it's like on the lower time frame because I don't trade lower time frames. Okay, so that's that. Let's see what's next here. GBP I have a trade on GBP I called out some time back, and the trade is still on. So we're still watching to see what GBP is doing. Right, and there you are. So let's not get carried away. GBP hasn't really started pointing upwards. Okay, on this minor trend it has, but we'll still leave our trade to play out right until it breaks above here, then we'll be interested. Okay, so I'll get rid of this. Will just be a distraction for me, so I'll get rid of that. So long as it's trading below the support level, this resistance level, we are still down. And if you watch, you see how it broke here, this level, right? It broke it. Okay, so if we're okay, so let's look at the weekly time frame. I think that will give us less candlesticks to draw our swing lows and swing high. No, there you go. So you draw a swing low, swing high right here. what do we get? So right on the 1 week time frame, you can see this is a double top. Alright, this is a double top, a good double top, and this is the neckline. So we should actually be expecting the price to come up here. I haven't looked at this price in a long time since I took my trade, right? So we should be expecting it to fall down here, come up here. This is a neckline, and retest this and then continue falling. So if we retest this and it holds, then we can look for more sell trade. I think I want to take this. Let me see what's happening in the market first. Get rid of this guy. Oh my god. So this is an interesting one, right? I can see there's a little bit of a contradiction. So the monthly time frame is pointing upwards. It has broken this downtrend. That is the break, this is the retest, and this is the continuation. So ideally this should be going up. Okay, so now this is the catch. So this is the catch. This is where your skillfulness would come to play, right? If the weekly time frame is pointing upwards and the monthly, and if the monthly time frame is pointing upwards and the weekly is pointing downwards, right, what do we do? So we're going to follow this price bit by bit, right? Currently it has pushed up, but the weekly is showing it might do a minor retracement downwards. So most likely this is going to be a retracement down to this. Okay, so I'm not going to take that second trade I talked about, right? So this is what I'll do instead. Once the price touches this red line, I will lock my profits and I will lock my stop loss and take partial profits. Once it touches this red line, at any point it touches it, I will lock my profit, my stop loss, and then take out partial profits. Okay, if it breaks it, great. We look forward to it coming down. Look forward to it coming down. But if it doesn't break it, that's fine. We'll now position ourselves for what the monthly is saying. Okay, so first we're going to expect it to touch it, and let's see how that plays out. If that does not happen, then it can push up, take us out, and then create a good entry here for us, somewhere around it. Okay, and then we can then ride it all the way up here. Okay, so don't get carried away by what Gbpusd is doing. Alright guys, so let's go to gold. So gold is a very interesting pair. I haven't traded gold also for about 2 weeks now. Just looked at it and took my eye off. Okay, so gold gave us some good profits, and then we took out our trade. So right now, what is gold doing? Let's see. So I'm gonna get rid of this guys here. Yeah, and we'll just work with this. So on the monthly, we already know it's just one bullish candle, several bullish candles. The weekly, same thing, several bullish candles. Let's see what's going on weekly actually. Yeah, just as expected. Okay, so this looks like it wants to create a double top, wants to create another top here, and then falls down to the neckline. Right, who's this guy? Right, so what I would do, I would move this here. This is the neckline. I would move it there, right, for future sake. Okay, so what we are going to do now, I think we are just going to sit on our hands. I don't see us doing anything. Yeah, we'll just sit on our hands and watch. Okay, so just for the sake of trading, what we can do, it's a high risk trade anyway. It's not even going to give us a good entry. We could do this. So I'll do this and then get rid of this guy so the chart doesn't look messy. Okay, great. Yup. Take this in. Just a second. Make sure this is well aligned. Okay, great. Just perfect. Okay. Alright, so we can look for a bullish trade. If this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. Okay, so it's not going to give us a good trade. So what we would do, right? This is what we are going to do. Let's draw our support resistance level over here. Right, just resistance level over here. Yeah, great. Watch how that reacts there. So we could also take a good trade here actually. Right, we could also do good stuff there. Yeah, so we're gonna do some great levels. And then let's see what's on the daily time frame. Put this guy just to make sure we have a good level. Absolutely. Okay, so that guy is fine. Let's see what we can work with here. So we can have a good buy and then come back to the 4 hour and yeah, so that aligns perfectly with this. See, right? So we can work with that and then use this level. Yeah, great, just great. Okay, so let's put in our bar. Yeah, excellent. Okay, we get rid of this guy and this guy. Now let's lock this so that we don't have it moving around. Okay, so that's one level and this is another level. Just extend this quickly. Great, that's another level. So what we are going to do, we are going to wait for it to give us a good trade. So wait for it to give us an entry. Okay, wait for it to give us an entry. So we are expecting it to go up to this level to form a double top, right? But until it does that, we're going to be buying, right? We'll just keep buying year to year. So this is going to be, let's assume we have something like this here. Yeah, something like this. It's a good one, right? 4:1 reward to risk. 5:1 actually. Great. So that's what taking the risk. So let's wait for the market to give us something and we'll then go into that trade. Okay, so that's that. So we are going to be waiting for the price to give us a good entry here. Right, a good entry. It's a break, test, and a confirmation. A good entry, and then we can go into the trade. So I'll put this guy here. Alright, then USD JPY. USD JPY has already given me a good one, almost at my take profits level. See, right? Great. This was 6:1, almost 6.8:1. Right, so we'll let that play. The reason I've not traded AUD/USD is because of this trend line that's crossing here like this. I need that trend line to be broken, right? Because you see it's pretty close to our support level. Okay, so I need it to be broken. You see how it's struggling to break it? I need it to be broken, right? Then I can look for a trade above. So it might even play around there for a while, right? Let's see how that goes. So I need that to be broken for me to be comfortable enough to trade this, right? But as long as it's that close, I'll just leave it. AUD card has been playing in between my playing in between these guys. It just comes here, bounces up and goes. So let's just leave that. Euro USD. Euro USD is still playing out. Not interested. Euro CHF or Euro JPY rather. Euro GBP, nope. Euro AUD, nope. Euro card still playing out. Euro NZD still playing out. Euro CHF. So Euro CHF has something for us. Let's see what's going on in the time frame. Okay, great. No. Was that Euro CHF, right? Yeah. Okay. Look at the weekly. Okay, so this looks like a good trade. I think we can enter this trade on Monday. Looks like a good trade. Has broken this. We're supposed to take the trade right here, right? So we'll take the trade. So it broke, retested, and down. No, this is what we're going to do, guys. Where's the profit level? Okay, far, great. So we're going to wait. So it has broken this, right? We're going to wait. It has broken. It hasn't retested. Let's wait for it to retest before entering the trade. So we'll wait for a close above this level, right? So what we want it to do is to come down here, either tap this or come very close and then close above this level before we enter that trade, right? So that's what we'll do on that. Card JPY and trade, nope. Card CHF, nope. NZD USD, NZD JPY, NZD card. So fingers crossed on this guy. NZD CHF. NZD CHF isn't ready yet. GBP JPY is still playing out nicely. AUD or GBP AUD. So we're just gonna wait for it to give us a good trade right here. We'll extend this to here. And let's see a break of this and we're in. Alright. GBP card, nothing. Okay, so that's that. So those are the pairs we'll be looking at. BTC gold, here's the card, here's the D, and a few other pairs. So once these trades are live, I would let us know. Peace out, guys.